And welcome back to Big Movie Mouth Off. As always, hosted by Broovies Cinema Pub, our home away from home of movie reviews for people like me, Jeff Ice from MSN Entertainment.
I've got laundry back there going. Jimmy Martin's Slug Magazine. You can find Big Movie Mouth Off on Xfinity Channel 6, also on their on-demand system, Xfinity On Demand, Utah On Demand, Salt Lake Alternative. Woo! Big Movie Mouth Off. Reviews from Blu-rays to now, including the film you're about to see right now.
Yes, said film being Stoker, which was actually at the 2013 Sundance Film Festival. This thriller is the first English language picture by Korean filmmaker Chan-wook Park, who you might remember from the vampire thriller Thirst, as well as Old Boy.
Yeah.
Here, he's teaming with actress Mia Wasikowska from Alice in Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
She's
As a brunette, you don't really recognize her.
Yeah, she's a teen, lost her mom. She and her mom, Nicole Kidman, have a new person in their life arriving. That is her uncle, played by Matthew Good, who might be a serial killer.
Could be.
Could be.
Or just a weird dude.
Or just a weird dude.
We don't know.
Yeah, he's definitely got a sinisterness to him.
You know, I've often wondered why it is we have children. And the conclusion I've come to is we want someone to get it right this time. But not me. Personally speaking, I can't wait to watch life tear you apart.
India, is something wrong?
Yes. My father is dead.
Richard Stoker was a family man, taken from us by a cruel twist of fate, the reasons for which are unknown.
India, come and say hello to your Uncle Charlie.
Hello, India.
I'm curious about what happened to my father.
Hey, Stoker, what do you go by, Stroker now? Because I hear that's what your mom's been doing to your uncle.
Couldn't we talk about you living here with Charlie like this?
It's a bad habit, you know.
Sneaking up on people?
Following uncles around.
You were supposed to love me, weren't you?
She's of age.
Of age for what?
You have no idea. Too cold down there?
I don't think so.
People disappear all the time. Pack a small bag
What do you want from me?
to be friends.
We don't need to be friends. We're family.
You know, the one thing, and I'll crank this right off the bat. This is probably some of the most beautiful cinematography
Absolutely.
I have seen in a long time, and it's one of those films where, like, you know, we saw it in January at Sundance. It's now coming out in March, and you know, it's one of those things where in 8 months, 9 months, will this get the recognition that it absolutely deserves? As you know, I can't imagine at this point. You know, we're very early. 5 other films beating this for best cinematography, because I'm not kidding. My jaw was on the floor for half this film of shots that they were doing, the vibrant colors in this film.
Absolutely.
It almost, for me, overtook the story, because I was watching it as a filmmaker would watch it and seeing, like, oh my God, like, how did you get that shot? How'd you do this? How'd you do that? And I'm like, oh wait, what's going on plot-wise? it's phenomenal. You know, it's one of those films
absolutely. And it's definite that Chan-wook Park and screenwriter Wentworth Miller are fans of Alfred Hitchcock, because that's clearly the vibe they're going for. There are shots in the house that are clearly modeled on shots from Psycho.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'll say one thing about this director as well. He's not afraid to be a little taboo. If you've ever seen Old Boy, it kind of makes you cringe a little bit. And so does this film in certain parts.
Absolutely.
Just a warning, you know, if sexual tensions with, I would say, young people make you feel weird. Probably don't see it.
And they're definitely going for a creepy vibe, and that's
it gets unnervingly creepy.
When this film is actually at its best. And surprisingly, I'll say this, at its best when it's with Leah Wasikowska and Nicole Kidman as compared to Matthew Good, who for me as an actor, he's got the look, but he just a lot of times cannot pull off certain roles. And this is one where as the film gradually comes to be about him, it fell a little apart for me, to be honest.
Well, there's so much mystery with the two females in the film,
right?
That when he comes in and you're like, yeah, who is this guy? But like, I don't know. This is one of the best performances Nicole Kidman's given in a long time.
Absolutely,
she's really good. But
so when the story leaves her for Matthew Good, you're a little annoyed.
Yeah, I would say you are, because you're like, I don't really care where you came from.
Yeah, if they just kept this creepy mother-daughter vibe, which, again, is really when you feel that psycho influence.
Yeah.
Because there's a sinisterness to Nicole Kidman's character that we're just... those parts of the film I really, really like. And then when it turns into that other film, I'm just like...
It's some great female performances, for sure.
Absolutely.
For me, like I said, and I've already said it before, it's the filmmaking for me on this one. I don't see a lot of films where I'm much, much more interested in the style of the way they made that film than the actual story itself.
Absolutely.
And so I hope that it does get the accolades that it deserves. I'm very excited that this director finally got to come across the pond and show America what he can do, because the guy is really talented. But for the filmmaking aspect of it, a little, like I said, I mean, filmmaking, if it was just filmmaking, it's 4 stars for me, 100%. With the story itself, it probably drops it down to about a 3. So, I'm just excited that he is finally getting to show his
Absolutely,
goods.
it's definitely watchable. Again, the film it turns into at the end, I'm not really satisfied with.
Yeah.
But the first half, 2/3 of the film, satisfied with 2.5 stars for me.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful, and again, I'm glad it's getting attention and that it's got this cast, because I think he's going to get more opportunities to do these kind of things, hopefully with a better script next time.
If that guy ever gets a chance to do something mainstream, it's going to blow this country away. It's really, and he might make everybody feel creepy too. So that'll do it for this round of Big Movie Mouth Off. Again, always at Movie Cinema Pub, and we will catch you next week with more films and more reviews. See you then.